Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terence Bud Crawford.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell for round 1. The jab doesn't quite connect. He takes that jab. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Can't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He just gets out of... Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing?
Right, let's go. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Take the round off.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
He blocks that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Missing with that jab. Nice counter. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch on.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. The courage on display. Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he fails to score with that left hook. They exchange punches. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
About what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
Starting to make mistakes and you switch up.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He missed with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. The jab doesn't quite connect. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Back. Get your focus back.
Here we go in the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Couldn't land that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Nice counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. counter punches have to hurt. That hook just can't find the target. Punch, counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
He's got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
In this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
There's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The stamina is off the charts. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. The jab just got blocked. Shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Listen, the fight.
Just stay focused, don't let him back into the fight.
The bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to go back out there.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The stamina is off the charts. They stop the hook there. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter. That hook was off target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. And you continue.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace. To get a unanimous decision, that is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.